Welcome to Grand Prairie, Alberta. Let's be honest, Grand Prairie is probably not on the top of the list when you're thinking of moving to Canada. Nonetheless, this is where my family decided to settle when we moved to Canada. Now, it's safe to say we have experienced a number of culture shocks, many things that caught us off guard. But this is something that no one warned us about. No one told us about this. And to be honest, I wish I knew about this before moving to Canada. I'm going to be sharing with you guys something that is deeply personal to me, something that I've learned over my 6 years living here in Grand Prairie, Alberta. If you guys are new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, returning viewer, welcome back to another video. Please take the time to hit that like button, leave your comments in the comment section, and most importantly, let me know where you're watching from, as that is always appreciated. Now let's get into the video.
Have you ever found yourself feeling depressed and you have absolutely no reason to be depressed? You can't identify why you're feeling depressed, but you're feeling low in energy, you're feeling like sad, you're feeling out of it, you have the worst thoughts, you are just utterly depressed. Well, you are not alone. For years, I've lived in Canada, and every time it comes to this time of year, I always found myself feeling sad, having lots of mood swings, and having the worst thoughts possible. And I couldn't figure out why I was feeling this way. But after doing some reading, researching, and speaking to a lot of persons who have also migrated to Canada, and for persons who have lived in Canada all their lives as well, I realized that it's a common phenomenon. And there's even a name for this condition, and it's called seasonal affective disorder. Seasonal affective disorder affects persons more so throughout the winter months because there's a significant lack of sunshine, and also it is cold, and it causes a lot of persons to be down in spirit and cause a lot of persons to be sad and depressed. I did not know in my initial years that this was something that was happening to me, but I found myself just feeling down, depressed, and you know what? Having a lot of panic attacks. Now let's talk about it a little bit. Now, when I moved to Canada, I was so excited for all the good and all the plans and aspirations that we had for our lives. But with the good, there also came some challenges, many of which I spoke about on this channel. But I've never taken the time to talk about the seasonal affective disorder that has affected me, my family, and lots of other immigrants who moved to Canada. And this is something that I wish somebody had told me about, that I could have potentially be better prepared for. Now, there's different things you can do to mitigate it and stuff like that we're going to be speaking about a little bit further down into the video. But in the introduction part of this video, I just want you guys to know that if it is that you are experiencing any of these symptoms in and around the ending of fall as it began to get closer and closer to winter, you are not alone. Do not feel like you have to suffer in silence and feel like, okay, then this is something that is unique to yourself. Absolutely not. It is something that is widely affected many people in this country. And this is something that I had no idea of, especially coming from Jamaica, where there's constant sunshine. There's only 2 seasons in Jamaica, and it is really summer and rainy season. Outside of those seasons, there's no other season. So there's sunshine pretty much probably 99% of the year. So no need to take any additional vitamin D and all of these vitamins and stuff that we have to be taking here to lift up our mood and stuff like that. So this is something that I wish somebody had told me about, because for years I couldn't understand what was going on in my mind. I couldn't understand what was going on in my body. And I'm kind of like happy to know that this is something that affects a lot of persons, because like I was really starting to get worried. I thought that this was something that was unique to me. So if you are seeing this video, please know that you are not alone. And if you are thinking of moving to Canada, please be prepared and know that this is something that more than likely will affect you, especially if you're coming from a tropical country like I did. I moved straight from Jamaica to Canada, to Grand Prairie, Alberta, to say the least, which is northwestern Alberta, which has very long winters and very cold winter days. So coming straight from Jamaica, plus 37 degrees Celsius, to negative 37 degrees Celsius and a good winter day, it is it is a lot more impactful than I thought it would have had, that I thought it would be. Not just on my physical, but also on my mental. Now let's talk about some of the things that we can do to kind of like fight back against this seasonal affected depression or disorder that many of us face. The number one thing that a lot of persons will tell you to do is to make sure that you take your vitamin D supplements. But what I will tell you to do is to not only take your vitamin D supplements, but also to take your multivitamin supplements, which comprise of your zinc, comprise of your vitamin D, D3 to be exact, and your one a day. So any multivitamin that you can find that has all of those things, please take it once a day. It will definitely make a lot of difference as it relates to your mood and uplifting your spirits and stuff like that. So take your vitamin D and your multivitamin is very important. The other thing I would tell you to do is to make sure that you're not isolating yourself. This time of year, with seasonal affective disorder and depression, it's quite easy for you to be in hibernation mode. Quite easy for you to just stay inside and just like cut off from the rest of the world, not communicating with friends and family, and just stay in that down and depressing state. But what I will tell you is to do the opposite. Go out there, pop up with friends, pop up with family members, go and visit them, go outside of your house, surround yourself with people. Do not allow yourself to be by yourself for an extended period of time. Go out there, connect with people, and that will definitely help to uplift your spirit as well. Do not feel like you need to suffer in your depression by yourself. Number three, or the third thing that you can do, is to buy what is called a SAD light. It's a sad light. And this is a light that is kind of like, it mimics the sunlight. So what you can do is to get one of those lights. It's very cheap. You can get it on most platforms like Amazon, Shein, pretty much anywhere. You can get it in stores. It's called a sad light. So what you want to do is to sit underneath that sad light for at least 20 to 30 minutes every morning before you start your day. That kind of mimics the sunlight, and it gives you that vitamin D, or just uplifts your spirit throughout the day as well. So that makes a big difference as well. So get a sad light, right? The other thing you can do is to embrace winter. And this is something that personally I need to do a lot better with, because I always just come to the terms that winter is not my favorite season. I don't like winter. I complain a lot throughout winter, but I am trying myself as well to embrace winter as well. And it means that get involved in winter activities, so skiing, sledding, toboggan. Get outside. I know it's cold. I know it's really and truly not the best conditions, but get some hobbies that's going to take you through the winter months. That's really and truly something that is going to be so beneficial that you potentially don't know you need it until you have actually done it. So get some winter sports, some winter hobbies, some winter activities up and running. Makes a big difference. And the last thing that I would say is to talk about it. Videos like these is hopefully the catalyst to cause people to start talking about it. But talk about it. Talking about it actually helps. And then you'll realize that, wow, I'm not the only one who's feeling this way. Other persons are feeling this way as well. And again, it's not unique to just immigrants. There are persons who are born in Canada, grew up in Canada, still struggle with winter, still struggle with seasonal affective disorder. So speak about it. Do not feel embarrassed. Do not feel like this is something that you should be ashamed of. It is totally normal. So talk about it. And those are some of the things that I would like to say, that I would like to share, that would potentially make your winter and your seasonal affected disorder much better. We all go through that depression. Not we all, but a lot of us go through that depression throughout these colder months. And it causes us to have low moods, mood swings, panic attacks. It causes us to have the worst thoughts, the what ifs. All of these things are things that's literally like constantly on our minds. So if this is something that you guys are experiencing, let me know right down below if you have ever experienced anything like this, or if it's unique to just Northwestern Alberta. If you're living in another part of the country, let me know. Have you experienced any seasonal affective disorder, especially coming to Canada as an immigrant? And what do you think is the cause? And how do you mitigate or fight back against that seasonal affective disorder? Let me know right down below in the comment section. If you guys are new here, welcome. If you guys are returning, thank you for coming back. Please consider hitting that subscribe button before you take your leave. Smash a like on this video, most importantly, and share this video with someone who you know who have migrated to Canada from a warmer country, because chances are they might be struggling throughout these colder months. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.